What did Dr. Phil invite you on the show for? I was actually curious about that.
Oh, well, I meant to tell you this last time, and then our show got hijacked by more important things, which is David. No, we were like away for the weekend. It was like a week and a half ago. And I've been on the Dr. Phil show before. So anyways, Dr. Phil people email me, they're like, hey, I should just say okay, let me tell you how they phrase this email, because normally if it's a talk show, I'm like, no, thank you, I'm not interested, because it's usually trying to make you look bad. All those shows are exploitative, whatever. And I've already done the Dr. Phil. So anyways, I get an email. Okay, this is how it's worded, and then I'll tell you what the phone call was. She said, good afternoon. I'm writing to you on behalf of a producer on the Dr. Phil show. We are interested in discussing your YouTube journey and your life story for an upcoming show that tapes in Los Angeles, California this month. If appearing on the show and talking about your experience is something that you're open to, please reply. So reiterate, we are interested in discussing your YouTube journey and life story for an upcoming show. And I was like, dope. Okay, they're going to do like a profile on me. Mm-hmm. So then I get the phone call and it's this guy, and it was on speakerphone. So my fiance can attest to this, that this is real. I'm not lying, since everyone thinks I lie about everything. And he's like, oh, Trish, like such a fan, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. And then he's just like, yeah. He goes, so we love that you're like outspoken and that, you know, you're always in drama. He goes, but we don't want the drama on the show. He goes, but has it ever interfered with your family life? Like, has family ever, like, you know, they don't like approve what you're doing and they would want to come on the show and confront you? And I was like, no, my family's totally fine. They like are totally proud of me. They love what I'm doing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, well, what about if there's like a problem in like your relationship? Maybe like your fiance doesn't approve of whatever. And so it became like this exploitative thing. And I was like, dude, what? Like, I'm pretty set. I'm pretty happy in life or whatever now. And he's like, yeah, I saw you just got a house and you're engaged and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I hate when they like waste my time. But basically, like, when we come on the show and just make up a fake, like,
yeah, they hooked you with a nice email.
Yeah, that they wanted me to be like, but don't lie about what the show is. Just be like, oh, we want to exploit, like, if your family has a problem with you. And I fucking hate that. It wasted my time so much, because we were like on vacation and I put aside like an hour to talk to these people, and I was like waiting for this phone call. And that's what the phone call was. I'm like, Dr. Phil's fake as fuck. You know who just had Dr. Phil on their YouTube channel? Jason. Predator.
Dr. Phil went on Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, that's kind of
and
like,
what does that say about the company you keep? Dr. Phil was on a literal harasser predator channel. No, it is. The two guys have attested to this now.
Dr. Phil's got to do his homework.
Oh, Dr. Phil's a piece of shit. He's a crock.
His face, he looks like
fake.
Mr. Potato Head.
He's fake. Dr. Phil's fake. I want to see that degree.
Oh, yeah.
Is it updated, Dr. Phil?
Oh, yeah. What doctorate are you in?
Psychology.
Do you think he looks like...
You cheated on your wife and you're giving advice on how not to cheat?
Wait, he did?
Yeah. They
Who the fuck Dr. Phil?
Exactly.
He's literally like...
I would never.
He looks like Mr. Potato Head.
I'd fuck anything and I would never fuck Dr. Phil.
Can somebody please acknowledge how much Dr. Phil looks like Mr. Potato Head?
What's Mr. Potato Head?
Dude, his face is so weird. It looks like somebody put his like eyebrows, his nose, and then like, no, the nose goes here. You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Here, Mr. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Moses knows what I'm talking about. Here, Mr. Potato Head is exactly Dr. Phil. Except, like, I would even go as far to say Mr. Potato Head is maybe better looking than Dr. Phil.
Less wrinkles.
His features are symmetrical, at least.
Dr. Phil, you want to talk about looking like a corpse?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
in person, I'm not even being funny, because I worked at a
funeral home. He wears a lot
of
makeup, I can tell.
No, but he literally looked like one of those corpses. I was a makeup assistant, and he looked like a corpse.
A cadaver. Or he looks like open casket funeral. Didn't I say that about you once?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was my transition, because that's a real one. And he was so dead behind the eyes. And I was like, did they just put like a heartbeat into him? It's like Young Frankenstein, where they just put a brain into somebody that was already dead. And I'm just like, what is this?
He's too good of a moneymaker. He probably died 5 years ago and they just revived him. Like a Weekend at Bernie's. You know, they say that symmetry is like the key to beauty. And if you look long at Mr. Potato Head, you'll notice that he has perfect symmetry. And what I'm trying to say is, I think I want to fuck Mr. Potato Head.
His eyes are too close.
Right.
They said if you have a far apart eyes, it's like more beautiful. You're more beautiful.
If what?
If you have far apart.
Far
eyes.
apart? Not that far apart.
Mine are far apart.
How far apart are you trying to spread your eyes?
I don't know. I got some wide set eyes. I think it's a syndrome. I forget what it's called. Oh, people think I have Foz. That I'm a Foz baby.
Because your eyes are far apart?
Yeah, it's like, if you look at...
Your eyes aren't that
First of all, there's nothing wrong with being a Foz baby, first of all. Second of all...
Why do you call it a Foz baby? That seems derogatory.
Oh, I don't know. That's what people call me. Maybe
what is a Foz baby?
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh.
Have you looked at their characteristics are me? Like the diagram of a baby with fetal alcohol syndrome. There's nothing wrong. Again, nothing wrong with it if you're functioning.
Ian, will you read the features of a...
No, let me show you. Because it's like the diagram looks
Does your
just
mom
like
drink alcohol?
I don't know.
You should ask her if you're a Foz baby.
That could be. She'd probably deny it. Okay, so these kind of do, and again, there is nothing wrong with this. Where I'm just saying, like, this could be me. Flat mid face, me. Thin upper lip, me. Short nose, me.
That kid looks totally normal. I'm confused by this.
Small eye openings. Flat mid.
This looks like a normal girl. I mean, what are they on about? I don't understand. These people look normal. You have to send that to Dan.
Okay.
I want to ask.